I was literally just looking at the mini map, dude. The power of casters compels us, and there's no camera for Dia. But who cares? We got gameplay. That's all that really matters, right, chat? That's all you guys wanted. Bunch of CS degenerates.
All right, so Take Flight starting this one off on the T side, heading on up the ramp toward B early on here. This is a bit of a stack. They've got 3 players for getting info, and it's Dare with the dualies, letting him rip, but he's not hitting the shots. Wreckmeister with 1. Dare will get 1, and CJ as well, but it's 2 traded back. And that's the B bomb site runneth over. A quick trade as well, and down to the 2 versus 2. Short smoked off, so Huncho able to get this bomb down. And already a good start for Take Flight. Carson going to be the next one up onto the site here. Going to take a look on into cave where Huncho is hiding, but low HP taken down. And it's just going to be CJ left over in the 1 versus 2. They know he's on site. They know he's tapped the bomb. Oh, a molly onto the bomb. Oh, a screamer. Can he get crisp as well? No, he cannot. It's going to be Take Flight to open things up with a pistol.
Yeah, great. Great post-plant positions there, although CJ nearly clutching up that one. But we do just say Glock's a little bit quicker on that one, so it is going to be Take Flight opening up with that round to win, and they go right in. 3 rifles, 2 MAC-10s. Getting info, we take a look. They're about 2K, give or take $100 or so. So this might just be the USP kind of buy. We just see a deal come out, but single flash is all we'll see. So maybe a little bit of a stack towards mid, and that is exactly what we're seeing here. And that Huncho cam might need to be aimed up a little bit.
Nah, it's a chest cam.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. I'm just... There's a lot of players in Red Room for getting info. 3 players hanging out in here. Oh, panic, though, getting pushed back. Good trade for Huncho at the very least, but that's going to be a weapon recovered by getting info, so that's going to be a danger, but Sharpie going to put a stop to that. MAC-10 just spraying on in through the smoke.
Well, Chris getting this bomb down, forcing getting info to come to them now. If they choose to, they might just save this rifle. I mean, it's still Galil, but it's better than what probably would have come if not. Maybe just an upgrade pistol here or there with some rifles thrown in. And now CJ doesn't seem like he's going to challenge. So it will be saved as well as the Deagle. USP, though, from is still kicking around as Dia doesn't want to quite push his luck just yet, but Sharpie not going to give him much an option here. He's going to start hunting with his MAC-10, and he might, oh, nope. Dia making sure he doesn't give him any extra cash from that SMG.
Well, Chris will get the SMG cash all the same, and now they're bottling them up in Donut, but the clock will run out. So a 2-0 start for Take Flight. Someone's excited somewhere else in the arena.
More excited than me.
Hey, let's hear some more of that, chat. Who else is excited? Who else is happy to be here in Philly? Yeah, all right.
Nice. Good. Thank God our admin said something. There we go. Even though I know that was probably just Park, so I don't have to look. He just screamed like a Canadian. Either way.
What does that even mean?
It means he screams like a Canadian, I'll tell you.
All right.
35 on the clock here, and Execution's trying to maybe fake its way out here, but as they do have the bomb towards bottom ramp, and it is 3 CTs rotating into this, and this is all just a little bit of a bait and switch, and getting info have been absolutely bamboozled.
Yeah, it's a flawless debate on the side of Take Flight. They managed to pull all of getting info over to the A bomb site, and they've even got some presence down by bottom mid, although it will be quickly removed. So 3 versus 5 for Take Flight to try to protect this bomb, but look at how much time has ticked down already. It's already halfway down.
This might just be a save for getting info in the next like 3 to 5 seconds here, especially after that kill. I think that might just solidify, but they're still going to force their way in, try and at least do some damage. They can stick it at full 10 seconds, and they will. Wow, they at the very last, no, 2.5 seconds left on the clock, and I was kind of confused there for a second. I thought I missed something.
Yeah, I know. I definitely thought I heard the 10-second timer, but they were like, "Ah, we're gonna stick it. It's all good." Well, fog of war.
Yeah, in a very literal sense there. And that is going to be 3-0 for Take Flight. Everybody wiped off the board, so everybody has to reinvest. Getting info, and dive a little bit deeper. Yeah, he's got himself the op. Maybe he's looking to get a little bit of an opener, and for the first time in quite a while, getting info. Well, getting them the opening kill, but no, actually not. It's quick answer back from Take Flight, and a quick two-man advantage as full donut control and getting info. They might just call it quits early here.
Yeah, they've been left in the dust on this round. I was about to say, Dia, with the op, feels like such a dangerous possibility here for Take Flight that they have to play this one carefully, but no, they just charge on out mid and kill two. Wreckmeister, the only casualty here for Take Flight. But no bomb plant just yet. It hasn't quite moved its way on over yet, so getting info with an opportunity to maybe go for a retake here. It's a 3 versus 4 and no kits. And the bomb isn't actually down yet, so it's not a retake, but...
Yeah, I honestly thought they would have gotten it down by now, if I'm being fully honest with you. They've had their teammates on there for 30-plus seconds.
I can hear the matchmaking players of like, I'm here, where bomb, where bomb, where bomb. It's like,
think is
you
what
dropped
is they
it in spawn.
I think what it is they didn't expect to run into site and open it up that quick. And they were like, oh, yeah, we forgot the bomb. It's back a little bit, and they needed that time to actually get the bomb. And, oh, there you go, Dia getting his kill, having some impact, and a little bit extra just in case he didn't know who killed him. Maybe Marky finds a little bit extra, too, but I think this might be the, yep, there it is, last round there as Huncho gets himself one, and it is just going to be that op swinging its way in, attempting to survive, but he is getting swarmed quick and fast here, but he will manage to survive.
He sure will. So 4-0 start. That's pretty strong. The CT side having a little bit of trouble holding on. They've been pushing down mid a little bit too. They've been dying pretty early in the round, so we'll see if they can hold on to their lives. This is going to be a saver. We do have the MP9 for Dare, and Dia again with that saved AWP. So hoping to see a good opening for that AWP onto this round and see if getting info can start to turn this one back.
Yep. CJ look to make some plays here towards Jaguar. Op shot through the smoke towards bottom mid. Doesn't really get too much action with that one, but Sharpie, he might be met with the full force of a pair of 5.7s, and that's always scary.
Yeah, the snapping turtle, dangerous as ever, but not as dangerous as a pair or trio of AK-47s. And that's a heavy opening here for Take Flight. They do have Dare sneaking up behind them. So they do have to be aware of that possibility as they make their way out onto B site. Start to clear out the various positions, get that bomb down as well, and here's that MP9 arriving now. Take Flight, oh, they're not expecting him. He's sitting here in cave, so he does find himself a $600 kill and may be able to pick up the AK as well to look for some more. He's just gonna walk into it. That MP9 dangerous at close range. And they'll surrender the AK over as well. So this round, they do win, but that's a pretty tough loss to deal with, and Dia gonna make it sting a little bit more. So at least eco damage done by getting info. A lot of eco damage done by getting info.
Yeah, granted though, Take Flight can, choose to lose a little bit more right now, but that op gonna get saved again here, and yeah, they're feeling good. I mean, they're looking good right now too. 4-0. Or 5-0, actually. And all that really was saved is Dia's op again. Granted, they wouldn't probably have the money to really buy one if he didn't save this. So Take Flight kind of gambled a little bit, threw a little extra buys at them, maybe a little more than they wanted to. But at the end, they did take away at least one added rifle.
We do get the timeout here, so we are going to have the full buy going into round number 6. And the question is, what is going to be the change in tactics? Because getting info, they've thrown players down mid a couple of rounds in a row. And so far it hasn't worked. So a lot of the times the successful CT sides on Ancient do exactly that. So I think maybe a change in utility is in order?
I think they really just need to have a very standard 1-2-1 setup. You know, donut player, top red, and dump your utility, but holding mid just seems to not be the way for them. I mean, they do actually go for a quick ramp crunch, but this is fully read out from Take Flight. And wow, what a shot there from Panic as he just deletes him through as the smoke blooms right in his face and getting info now on a 5-on-4 retake, a 4-on-4 as a shot through the smoke through there. Actually, it does find life of Sharpie.
Yeah, that's. I mean, getting info definitely wanting to go for this. They're not going to want to save on as far behind as they are. They're running out of rounds to play with here, but they're getting jailed out of the site. Just smokes and fires in all directions. Not going to allow them to exit in anywhere. Wreckmeister takes down CJ. Markey with a trade. Another trade on the side of Hancho and Carson. Number of players getting lower and lower, and Carson is going to tuck tail and run, take flight with a 6th round, but they lose both their guns to pay for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's a worthwhile trade to make sure no one's infusing that smoke, but at the same time, Take Flight 6 rounds in a row. We take a look at that money, it's not looking like 6 rounds in a row, so getting info or at least making these close, hard aiming.
But we've got all of our 10 players back onto the server. We are going to get some SMGs for 1 player per team here. So we got Chris and CJ bringing those out for each of their teams. Okay, so we're getting the run boost over, because I've definitely seen that made from via KZ. Oh my goodness, Sharpie just runs. It's just a fast bomb site take, and getting info having a tough time reacting to this. Huncho going in as well with one, and just getting info or getting traded all over. Dia, final one to fall, and
22nd round.
Yeah, we came back from the pause and just blinked and the round is over.
They're on the site and planning at 1 minute and 40 seconds. That's literally 20 seconds in the round. And then it was bomb ticking down. So we're talking about like a 1 minute round at that rate. And a lot of that just, again, like I kind of glazed over before, but Take Flight's ability to just either quickly or strategically take map control, that's what they did. They just kind of ran it down.
Well, I will say that, you know, if maybe one of the reasons that getting info are having this difficulty is they are kind of a combination of multiple teams, and even if they're having a good time of doing the online thing, stage Counter-Strike is still a different beast. And I'm not saying that any of these players are not.
They've been in this position before.
They've been here before, yes.
Yeah, I agree, and they are. Bombs down, because this is all just a bait. Again, but now it's actually a man advantage. Might be more here if Carson should. He's going to do it, right? He's going to do it, right? He does, but not before the rest of the team actually crumples. There's a little bit of a trade now, leaving Carson back into himself. 1-on-2. Panic is low, 21 HP. He finds the first one down to a 1-on-1, but the trade from Wreck comes in. That is 8-0.
Inexperienced was the word I was looking for.
Yeah. That happened.
I don't know, it's late.
Don't worry, I got there. I understood. Now we all understand as well.
Excellent. Yeah, we were both here for the first game of the day, and we're both here to close it out.
Then we're both kind of in the middle, too.
And we were.
Long days. Long days.
Chat can't get rid of us.
And you can't get rid of me.
Not that I would want to.
That's bullshit. But anyways, what? Take Flight going for the quick push here towards Jaguar, but actually for the first time in quite a while, Markey finds the code that MP9. Keeps Jaguar kind of off limits. The nade coming in, just a touch of damage, and Hancho actually fairly tagged up 17 HP. The Molly to force them back and gain a little bit of space to work with, but not enough as Dia comes up with the M4, finds a double, and I think getting info have finally done it.
Now, question is, after this, have they found their stride? They should at least be able to pick up the second round after this, although not if they walk into Sharpie all one at a time. But the money not looking good for the Take Flight side. Oh my goodness.
This is actually hurting getting info.
He's got bomb too.
He does.
And he's going around the world. He's got enough time to do this.
If Sharpie even gets one more kill, this is going to be detrimental getting info, because then they just lose like that little bit less of loss bonus money, and Take Flight Granted, they need the money as well. This bomb plant is going to be huge, and he might get called out, or he might catch one out.
Oh, it looks like he's going to try and catch one out, but
yeah,
he might have taken too long on this one as Carson will take him down in the end, but still.
He was going for the big brain play.
He was.
He was trying to actually pull. I just blanked.
He wanted to separate it into one-on-one fights.
No. He,
Austin?
He was trying to pull an Austin play. That's what it was. I'm literally just like, the guy from Nuke, the guy from Nuke, the guy from Nuke. And, yeah, we got there.
He was like, they were saying that Austin play was the highlight of Frag. I'll show them a real highlight. Fortunately, it was just,
No.
Yeah.
And I think we're starting to see the loss from both sides starting to stagnate that economy. We do see the MP9 on Marky still and a Tech 9 on Panic.
And 2 players in through Chris. Oof. 2 players in through Donut, but they will be all shut down here. Dare. Good kill over to Panic, and it's a 4 versus 2 for the remaining players of Take Flight. And they're going to continue to pick up cracks onto the helmets. Just going to be Huncho left over. Galil, he pulls over too, but Markey will return the favor. Getting info will open up a second round. Take Flight, likely to not have a bye going into this next one.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what the money's looking like, could just be blocks or the scary Tech 9 bye. Either way, Take Flight gonna try and utilize everything they can here. And it will be a full save to make sure they have a semblance of weaponry going into the last round of the half. So potential for, a 10-2 or potential for a 4-8. Either way, Take Flight taking huge strides in this first half to make sure they can at least get themselves this first map.
The Galil looks and sounds so satisfying in slow motion. Just seeing the things slide back and forth, like it's just like.
That's why the Chatterbox is such a good skin.
The Chatterbox is a good skin. I used to have one, but the other thing is if you have a charm and you put it on the charging handle, it flies everywhere. It's amazing. Well, this one's not working out. Dia going to steamroll the players in Donut, and that will be a third for getting info.
Seems like all things are finally starting to click here for them. They're all warmed up, and they kind of shook off those jitters. Take Flight. We're going to close this one out with maybe 9 rounds. Granted, 8. Still an amazing half here for map 1. And whose map was this?
So this was Take Flight's map pick.
That makes sense now. Op out here for Dia. He's just going to be left to hold mid by himself while Sharpie again pushes towards Rampant. Maybe he finds one, backs up off the angle from the flash and Molly to follow. And this is getting info, kind of playing a 2-2-1, a floater kind of in between. And there it is. Dia finally gets himself a kill with that op, which we haven't seen him get much of.
All right, 4 versus 5 for Take Flight. Oh, wait a minute. Huncho in through mid, able to claim 1, and Sharpie as well. So 3 versus 3 as Take Flight start to maneuver over toward that B-bomb site. They've only got 1 defender here to be concerned about in CJ to King, but CJ does put down Wreckmeister. It's not going to stop Take Flight from getting this bomb down. So 2 versus 3, they will defend. So getting info, the full force here, ready for the fight. Sitting behind the smokes, waiting to emerge. Crisp, oh, none of them are looking short. Crisp does get the kill onto Dare, but Sharpie right back. And Carson, oh, wait a minute, can he get this full defuse? Oh my goodness! Flattened! Sent to the Shadow Realm.
He, wow. The strafing one taps, just, I feel that.
Yeah,
that makes me slam my desk, I'm not gonna lie. That happens far too often. Dia finally getting that opening pick with an op, but it was the top red push to kind of push us in the way of Take Flight. And Take Flight always doing good jobs consistently getting this bomb down and always making sure that getting info or put into a predicament of you gotta kind of come to us if you want to win this.
All All right, the sides will shift, and we'll see if Getting Info have anything to show on their T side. And it looks like what they have to show is heading right on in through mid, in through the red room, and it's a good way to cut off the sights here. So now Take Flyte not going to be able to rotate without going through Dia. Meanwhile, the rest of the team going to make their way out on the A bomb site. They do have some players inside of Donut to contend with. Take Flyte already here, bulldozing the site. CJ to King, last one standing. Let's take down the first, cracks two, but Huncho proves to be too much.
That was, so you can just 2 for 2, they're screaming, and well, you're not wrong. And I mean, that's already a kind of exactly where Take Flyte left off here. And again, the early rotates, the good read here for Take Flyte, as they're showing exactly why this is their map pick. And well, now we have Dia Cam, but we don't have Marky Cam. Kind of just flip-flopping which one we don't want to see.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the production was able to get us cams at all. Honestly,
that's true. They taped them to a stick. Really innovative.
I know you don't like to glaze production, but like,
hell no, I can't give them any credit.
Production are our gods.
But I will give
credit
where due. Shermie, my boy, button pushing over there, trying his best, doing his best, and doing a damn good job. He's panicking. I can see it in his eyes.
You can see his eyes from here?
Yep. All the sides of him.
You have pretty good eyes yourself then. I can't see. Well, and then good start there for Dare. Burns Huncho right to death, but Sharpie on the trade. But again, getting info in through mid, and they're going to cut these sites off. Once again, they're going to try and stop Take Flyte from rotating while they head on over to A. This 3 versus 3. And this is something that I would see from the Timbermen a lot, where they would go and just charge on in through Red Room, cut the map in half, and
getting info, you mean?
Well, I mean, again, it's really hard to ignore the fact that Getting Info have kind of the guts. And
you have all the info you need to get this right. Oh, what? You don't want dad jokes now?
No, I do want dad jokes. They're much better than the Zoomer humor I had to deal with.
Zoomer humor, worst humor. Gotcha. Easy.
Well,
almost as easy as those kills.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. It was fine at the start, and then they just kept going.
Okay, old man. Shakes fist at Sky. Yeah, damn you, kids. Your new age humor. Oh.
Famos putting him down. Famos being put to work here for Chris. So taking a lot of money out of the pockets of Getting Info.
What? That is going to be 4 on the board there from Getting Info. They finally finding something going here. And again, Getting Info have these spurts where it's looking good. It's looking like things are shifting in the direction. And then they just don't really capitalize off it. They got nothing going. But maybe this is the start of something special.
It could be, hopefully.
Me when I get info. Yeah, true.
Me when I when. Low buy here for Take Flyte. They're going to meet inside of A main. Oh, Marky with the first. Dare sprays down one as well. And it's going to be obliteration here on the A bomb site for Take Flyte. Getting Info going to walk on in, dance their way to the site. And these Famos is unfortunately in the wrong spot. A little bit of a missed gamble stack here for Take Flyte. They lose 3 and the site and the round. Hopefully they can hold on to the guns as well. Also, I see people typing casters in chat. Floofies and All In Gaming 23.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, All In Gaming 23. I really need this self-validation here. Please tell me that I'm a good caster and I'm an attractive male.
I also need
desperately
validation.
Shut up, Floofy. This is about me. All right. I desperately need it right now. I am.
You are an attractive male, and I'm gay, so you know I'm telling the truth.
Damn, I'm getting glazed by him too. Oh, shoot. Easy, dude. This is how you farm compliments.
Self-deprecating humor?
Yeah, dude. I'm gaslighting myself.
That's okay. I do that too.
Self-deprecating humor is all I got.
Yeah.
Because nobody loved me.
You have a fiance.
It's true. When I was a kid.
What? Wait, what?
When I was a kid, no one loved me.
Oh.
Caster Instagram, it's just all in Gaming 23.
I don't have
TikTok,
an
Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all in Gaming 23. My TikTok is Pokemon content, so yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Now that's content.
That is content. A huge spray down from both sides.
That was 20 seconds.
They just meet at the line of scrimmage and charge at each other. Are we watching Counter-Strike
Civil
or
War
football?
all over again, dude. That's all this is.
Trench
They all
warfare.
stand in a line, and they're like, all right, we had our shot, your turn now, and then they shoot, and now Getting Info has found 3 rounds in a row, something for the first time they did, actually putting a few rounds in a row. Now we see Take Flight. Maybe they're struggling.
Yeah, Take Flight going to be made to sweat just a little bit here, but to pull this one back. I mean, starting 10-2 is a good spot to be, but not if you can't close anything on your CT side. And Getting Info throwing some non-standard key side rounds, although Wreckmeister getting involved outside of Cave. Good for the first. Huncho joins in for 2, and that's full cat control here for Take Flight. They're looking to take it back, though. Got the AK in hand. A lot of utility being dumped into Elbow. But it's not really hitting.
Oh, Nate catching a little bit of damage there. Sharpie just being able to backpedal and make some space before that one fell to his feet. But it is going to be a 3-on-5, but for how much longer? Dare wants to make sure he can change that in the favor of Getting Info, and right now, it's actually the lack of info that's hurting them.
Yep. Oh, this could be crazy. This could be crispy here for Huncho. Playing the off angle. He's going to take down that Opera of Dia. Sharpie joins in as well for support. It's Dare alone in the 1 versus 5. Take Flight throws some of Getting Info's own aggression back at them. And it works out beautifully. Can't Dare pull off the 1 versus 5. All alone, AK in hand. Ooh! A wall bang onto Sharpie's face. Well, he's whittling down their numbers, but it is down to 30 seconds. He doesn't have the bomb, and he doesn't have any hit points left either.
Take Flight just a pair of rounds away from closing this one out on map 1. Granted, this is their map pick, and where are we going to after this? Did we ever? I don't think we ever got map
we were
picks,
yapping when we got vetoes, and we weren't paying enough
Mirage? Mirage? Hey, Mr. Button Pusher, what's map 3 then? Anubussy? Okay.
I don't actually hear what the button pushers are saying.
Well, it's because I'm reading his lips. It's Mirage 2, Anubis 3.
All right. That's a pretty useful skill. Sharpie, good start here. We'll give Take Flight that man advantage, but will be ripped right back by Dia. This time Getting Info, making sure to patrol through this cat position, making sure that none of the aggressive plays from Take Flight are going to pay off this time around. They might just walk into these 2 here on B. I was about to say there's 3, but then the blue smoke had me thinking it was a person. It's late, and my eyes are bad.
I mean, to be fair, I can maybe see that if there wasn't outlined so hard, but it's fine.
Thank you.
But it is still 4-on-4. Take Flight getting a lot of info, actually, for one Panic, as he's walked his way all the way through B main, and he's making his way around from behind. Teammate in tow, so Chris actually already on the flank. So we're going to see maybe Take Flight take a few steps back and kind of give up sight to give Getting Info a little bit of a comfort to think they're safe.
Yep, the net about to encircle, and Wreckmeister lines up 2. We'll give Take Flight once again the man advantage. You have, oh, Panic from behind. He leaves it all down to Markey, trying to hold this one from within the sight. Molly down. Oh, he spots one, but it's Wreckmeister too quick for him. As Take Flight grab map point, and you can hear how happy they are.
They definitely are 1 round away from closing out their map pick. And we can get on to bigger and better things like Mirage.
We're going to go from green Mirage to regular Mirage.
Yeah, that's true. Jungle Mirage to Dusty Mirage.
We'll go from green Mirage to orange Ancient. You don't like that one?
Nah, I just don't like the color orange.
That's unlucky because we have a lot of it in our desert maps.
It's why I don't like Dust too. I'm not really a big fan of Mirage. And Anubis is just okay, but that's because, you know, Knaus.
Misses, but will hit the second shot.
Oh.
Getting info, trying for a fast hit towards A, and they do find a lot of success here. 2 versus 2, but it is Mac 10 and a Galil against 2 M4s. But this round nearly over before it begins. Minute 20 left, and getting info already making their way on into sight. Look at all the space that they have taken. Ooh, is Sharpie spotted there? Maybe, yes, and he will be given a nice Viking haircut.
Viking haircut, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm trying to think of other words, other ways to say that dude killed the other dude.
He scalped him.
Scalped him? Yeah.
Vikings don't really cut their hair.
No.
Either way, Honcho, 1-on-2. Trying to make something of this. Molly in towards Jaguar. Or no, sorry, Smoke, my fault. But it does seem like the rotate's already out from it. He's going to stick around maybe a little bit longer, so they're split here. Jungle out, gets into a 1v1. It's Honcho, he taps it once. At this point, he's got to know, get that mini-map off the goddamn screen right now. It's okay, dude. Either way, 12-7. Close round there, close round. It's okay, Chevy, dude. I still love you. I'm just like, why is that there? What happened? But he almost had it. I think there was sub 1 second left at that point. But either way, close round there. Getting info. The money's looking a little better. Diaz got the op, but that means somebody had to maybe make a sacrifice. Not sure what mark he's got in Stowe. 3.3K, so he can get something going. Let's actually take Flyte. Taking like a little bit of a financial stumble right now.
Yeah, I mean, losing rounds will do that to you. And trading rounds will do that to you as well. So take Flyte. They will go for the buy all the same. They've got a significant buffer, so they can definitely afford to go a little silly, buy up some weapons, see what works.
Well, we are going to see a very reserved buy for some of these players on take Flyte. 5.7s, a CZ, MP9s, 2 M4s, and so a lot is going to have to resort to a quick active action here, and that's exactly what we're going to see from the CZ. If that was a 5.7, he would have got on the first shot, but that's besides the point. Either way, man advantage for getting info as they flood that site in kind of a counterfeit of reactive aggression as well.
Yeah, both sides kind of going aggressive on that one. Some through cave, some through ramp, and those lead to getting info, getting the bomb down. 3 versus 4 now on the retake for take Flyte. Does feel pretty unlikely. They're pretty locked into cave just behind the continuous smokes that getting info can put out, but looks like we're just going to have a save here. Wreckmeister gifted over the M4 and going to be walking this one out. Getting info, bring it back to 4 behind.
Yep, Dia gonna try and get away as far as possible there to make sure he can save this op and maybe live too, but he will. He'll be able to avoid the flares and the bombs, blast radius. So getting info, just getting a little bit closer. 4 rounds to bring it to OT, and I mean, if there's a will, there's a way right now, and I think that's what we're seeing from getting info. Is you can't, again, with a stacked roster like that, can't always count them out.
No, you cannot. 4 rounds separating them from overtime does feel a little bit dangerous here. Let's take Flyte. They're stuck on the pistol buys here with a couple of saved rifles. It's definitely not the position that you want to be in. Trying to close out the map. We'll start this one by just pushing around these CT players, using the utility to flush out the positions. But you need to be careful of the crossfires. They're moving this one quite fast, and the 5.7 snaps away. Sharpie and Huncho gonna pick up a gun apiece, and suddenly
CZ couldn't do that.
So CZ doesn't do that. That's why you buy the 5.7, but AK also gonna do that. 5 versus 2 here to close out the map for take Flyte. Opt for Dia, AK for CJ. See if they can play this one on. This time they're going to be more careful about the cave. Molly on in, smoke on in, and they're like, you know what? Maybe we don't do that.
Oh, what a shot, but either way, it's still panic in towards Donut. Should hear the play, but this is a run up towards top red, and now they're actually stuck between quite a few players. I don't know what Dia's thinking, but thankfully his teammate had his back until panic comes in from Donut, and now he is pinched from quite literal all sides, and with little bit to play with, and there we go, 13-8. Take Flyte with a nice dominating start and a good way to close that one out.
Wolfie and NVS
Crazy
are
time to
us.
turn on the stream. Yeah, that's right, Sinners. That's right. Yeah, power bottom he means.
That's not what I mean at all. All right.
Wolfie's head is shining. Well, we're on the Mirage, and it is going to be take Flyte to the CT side first here. This is getting Info's map pick, and we're off to a good start.
Oh, we sure are. It's Saturday night. We've got some sort of energy going on in chat. I don't understand it, but let's focus on the game, shall we? Chris going to open things up with the first, but it's not going to stop getting Info from taking space here. Carson going to get the bomb down very early on in the round, and getting Info still trying to take space over by CT Spawn. They're able to get to one, but getting Info losing more than they gain. CJ able to get two. Carson now alone, 1 versus 2. Can he close this one out all on his own? There is a kit on the side of Crisp. Oh, but it's a good kill. 1 versus 1. Right on to Crisp, and Carson gonna close this one out. They both start with C, and I'm still kind of stun-locked from the conversation in the break.
Why, dude? You're with me. This is how this works, dude. I like to put you in very awkward positions to, like, see how you react, and it's always comical.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm a little sad. I thought it was going to be really warm today, and it's down to freezing, and I didn't bring my jacket.
You guys think the guy in green is cut? Oh, chat getting crazy.
Okay. Oh, there's the CZ put to work.
Ew. Well, I think the banter's starting to take off there for beating it. Dare's got a whole lot of inspirational and probably very positive things to say about his frenemies on the other side.
Indeed. Does look like getting Info want to lean over toward this B-bomb site. 3 versus 4 for Take Flyte on the defense, and well, they do have 2 over by the site, but Diaz already spotted the one over by Van, so just kind of tuck in as much as possible, and that'll be the kill. Take Flyte now 2 versus 4. The scout out, not being able to do anything, and it's Sharpie in the 1 versus 4 to try and turn this one around. This is a full force. This is a pretty high force on the side of Take Flyte. Sharpie and Crisp spent basically down to 0, so I don't think there's going to be a buy if they lose this one. So saving the MP9 could be very valuable here, but not going to be easy. Getting Info putting a lot of spam down. Meanwhile, they've got Dia also rotating around to get in a position to cut off the escape. So it looks like it's just going to be a waiting game for the kill. Sharpie, does he go for this? He does. Takes the head off of CJ. Oh. And actually gets the bomb to kill Carson as well.
Did he just, like, blow up in his computer crack? Oh.
Hello, Chespuff OBS 2.
It's well, we're back. No worries.
Did you get your chili?
Mr. MMs, what do you have there?
What do you have for dinner?
Jeff, don't run from us! Thank you.
Oh.
Damn, bro's just dripped out in cold food. That's crazy.
All right. Well, Huncho able to hold on to the MP9 and Panic having it picked up with one as
food
well.
Smells good, though. Even though I literally can't eat 90% of it, I think.
Getting info are going to make their way out through apartments as they take down Huncho as well. This one, do we even get a retake for Take Flight? It does look like they are just kind of holding back for exits.
Take Flight, more like retake site. Oh my god. Is that big and tall Matthew in chat? That's crazy. Either way, it's Take Flight finding themselves a kill with that Deagle. And maybe not much more there as Carson finds himself a Mag 10 kill. It's down to a 2-1-4, and maybe Sharp, what you doing there, bud? Just trying to get some kills. He's making a move. Not too much. He does get at least one out of it, as the 5-7 always gets one. I can actually enjoy hate watching. That's crazy.
What am I reading? Saturday night, late night.
Oh, wow. Is that old / not really retired CS pro Uber himself? Oh, I haven't seen that name around a while, but I have seen him kicking around on Twitter. Chicken fucking coop indeed. Good old Mel, like that. I was just peak CS time. Were you around for that?
No, I heard about it, but I wasn't paying that close attention to CS at the time. Like I wasn't like in the social scene or anything like that, so I missed out on a lot of the peak times, it sounds like.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was CS.
NACS.
Put a hamburger on. Dude, put a girl on. Put a girl on.
All right, 3-0 start for Getting Info. Respectable start from the T side here. They'll make their way on in. Ooh, boosting a lot into window, but they don't detect the wrap in from Panic. So that is going to reward CT side with an AK, but they're going to use his. Rips Sharpie's head clean off. Crisp able to trade one back onto Dia. Take Flight with the man advantage once again. Up, speaks loudly into Marky. There's one more here. Here's the push in from Crisp, and it is going to rip him a new one. Now 2 versus 3 with Dare down on 16 HP. But Getting Info, they've lost control of the bomb. So this one going to be a little bit of a recovery exercise, especially because Dare kind of off on his own. CJ and another zip code, and looks like they might just choose to save these rifles.
Yep. And it seems like this is finally a chance here for Take Flight to get maybe a little bit of breathing room. Was that Wreck?
I don't know. I think that was the crowd.
Did he say what was your? No, that was. He said, "Come and get me, you effing." Yeah, it's 100% Wreck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is he eating something as well, or is he just chewing gum and he actually spit it out? And
I think he
picked it up and put it back in his mouth.
I think he was
surely
chewing
he didn't
gum.
do that, right?
5-second rule.
Oh God, is this the future NACS? Yep. And it's looking pretty damn good. I mean, come on, like, when the teams yell at each other, it's just enjoyable. As a caster, like, passion is, kind of what we all thrive. That's realistically what we're running off of. While it is actually going to be Chris running it up through mid there. Does find one, but quickly trade out. And it's actually a man advantage getting info. As, well, actually not for long. Back to a 3-on-3. Huncho smokes himself out, expecting that molly to eventually come throughout in his position. Carson up through connector, does eventually get traded. The trades are just back and forth, but the bomb has inched its way up towards Sandwich. Not yet in the optimal position to get this plant down, though.
Yeah, as soon as the smoke fades, we're going to have a ton of carnage, and there's Marky. Oh, it's Huncho and fills him full of lead. This will be bomb down for Getting Info. Wreckmeister needs to go huge here. A double kill required with the one he's already got. It's a lot to do. As Getting Info start to maneuver around the site. Smoke fades. That means he is going to spot Marky. Moving his way over to Ticket, but cannot hit the shots. And he doesn't know where Dia is either. Dia's just hidden himself away. 2 players to find, and they're both in opposite directions. And Dia going to close this one out. cleans up Wreckmeister. That's going to be 4 for getting info.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at chat if I was him, but whatever.
I shouldn't look at chat?
Yeah, Mr. Tripod. Don't ask me, man. What are you concerned about? You should be happy.
Hey, chat, if you want to see more of me, twitter.com/BlueFeastTV.
Wow, dude, you don't even bait the OnlyFans link? Not a real one.
I don't have an OnlyFans, but if you go to my chat,
I do.
If you go to my chat
69?
and you type !OF, it makes fun of you.
If you go in this chat and !Daddy, I'll give you a nice little link. But if you also do !Wooder, that gives you my link to one of my socials. As a nice little execution shout out there from Crisp. And apparently production finds something funny over there.
It's Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's my excuse for things being how they are.
Well, Matt, thank you. Thank you for throwing my link out there. Someone's got to pay this rent. And hopefully it can be one of you guys. I need it. Listen, I'm not the guy in green, so calm down. The guy in green, he's plain and boring.
I am plain and boring. That's why I'm wearing plaid. I'm just a boring hipster.
Wannabe.
What do you mean a wannabe?
You're not a hipster, dude.
I drink IPAs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, maybe you are. You don't, hold on, I've never even seen you wear a beanie.
I have the complexity one in my jacket that is back at my Airbnb that I'm going to be freezing walking to because I left my jacket back there.
Well, guess you're not really a hipster.
I'll just wear it tomorrow. I was like, oh, it's so warm when I'm leaving the Airbnb. I don't need my jacket. It'll be fine. Planning for the future, not my strong suit.
It's okay. Planning for the future's hard.
It is. Especially when the future is so all over the place.
All in thoughts on Chez behavior inside retail stores is diabolical. No matter where, you literally can't take that man anywhere. Need green oiled up in some Nike Pros. It's not a proper frag event if finals aren't after midnight. Hell yeah. It was a best of 5 finals too. We haven't done BO5s in a long time. So Uber, you're talking probably like, oh God.
Not that long. Frag 18 was best of 5.
Well, oh yeah, with an advantage. Yeah, that's true.
Like, we were like, wow, we didn't have as many teams sign up as we wanted, so we have enough time for double elimination.
Frag
best
2,
of 5.
he said. Okay, so it's been a while. But Allen has some strong leather in his dressing choice.
Chat's real thirsty tonight, and
yeah,
I'm gonna just being stared at like a piece of meat. In this
hey,
stream.
dude, it has its perks. You may proceed.
Bluefeast TV on Twitter. If I don't get to 1,000, I'm not posting anything.
Hey, cross your legs before they stare at your junk. There you go. Being ogled by chat.
Maybe I'm okay with it.
Can we get a little cock cam?
No, we don't need a cock cam. We should be casting this.
We totally should.
I can't dare 1 versus 4. The players are going to be upset that we didn't actually cast this, but I blame chat. It's chat's fault.
Faced iBuy Power in the finals. Wow. Torqued at oh, that was great back then. All in, no, he's the caramel hammer. Oh, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. See, chat's going crazy for Dick Cam, so we want Dick Cam. All right, well, give them what they want.
All right.
Do what you gotta do.
Production?
Got a little mansplain action here. Spread them legs open for chat. There you go. We do more. For every gifted sub, it's an inch wider of legs. So there you go. Get that going for you guys. That is a flattering angle for you. Honestly, it's the button up. It's the button up. It's making you look absolutely fabulous right now. Either way,
oh,
it's actually take flight. I had a feeling that was coming there. I really did.
If
Absolutely
chat gets some
slaying,
subs,
aren't
there'll
you?
be something else. I'm going to stop there.
See, there you go. See, I'm bringing out the worst in you. Hell yeah. Oh, God, my screen just tilted from the weight of it. Fuck yeah.
From the what?
Oh, from the weight of it. I was having PC problems with my rig overheating, but then and it's no longer an issue.
I will give your PC some overheating issues.
God, dude. Cork for wreck. That's not gonna happen. Sorry. Holy meat. Zamzaddy. Low-key cringe-ass production. Yeah, he ain't wrong. But
You know
it's
what?
funny though, right? Two hammers, one
Oh.
Unprofessional. Did you come here for professionalism? In the wrong place for that. Does that look like professionalism? And also us, yeah, no. It must be hard to walk with all that. How are casters doing? Dude, I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty tired. We're gonna donate to a better overlay than this one. It's miserable.
Just gift 100 subs and we'll improve the overlay. It takes
Is this
100.
the first
though.
ever Frag cock camp? No, God no, dude. I feel like every time there's at least one. Hard to watch. Guess it's low-key annoying, bro. Then click off or mute, brother. You ain't gotta have sound.
Ooh. Nice.
Tired 2 a.m.
One
Yeah,
trade.
and I've been casting since 8 a.m., dude. I'm a little eepy.
Damn. Carson causing a lot of havoc behind enemy lines. Parks, or Panic. Man, I can't even read anymore.
You don't
I
need
can't see. My eyes are broken. Chat, please buy me some new eyes. This is so sad. Can I get 5 gifted for new eyes?
I think you're gonna need more than that, man. But
Yeah.
that might give you, like, saline solution for your contact.
I don't wear contacts. My eyes are actually so bad that
Oh, you
painful.
can't? Oh, that's.
I mean, I can, but I have to wear hard contact lenses because otherwise the
If you
retina's...
glaze my eyes.
Oh, okay, that's a lot to unpack.
God, yeah, it is gonna be a lot to unpack.
Oh, God.
Either way, 2-2. The Wreckmeister forcing the issue towards bench. CJ comes up there with the kill, switches to USP. Panic, having a little bit of panic, but might be able to get away with his life. Bomb should clear him at this point. He will not survive, actually. Ooh. And it is going to be a 5-round lead for getting info.
We're kind of seeing the reverse of what we saw last game. I mean, Take Flight took 2 rounds a little earlier than Getting Info did, but this one is feeling pretty T-sided this time of night.
Yeah, by this time, yeah, we're very late. Can we get some shouting going from the casters? Need some pump up. Brother. Caster, you just see, oh my God. I wish I had energy right now, and I'm trying my damnedest, and chat's giving me the only energy I have right now. So I am, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I can't. With
Sorry to
chat.
disappoint.
Hey, Ruckmeister will open things up, takes down Carson to start off the round. Marky will take down Huncho. Look at this. We're getting aggressive CT pushes all over the map. It's like Take Flight are just like, you know, we had a good time on the last map. It's, we'll just ego peek everywhere.
Well, Dia looking to get some action going with his op there. It's a man advantage here for getting info, and Dare find himself another kill. Take Flight kind of looking like the older version of getting info from the maps prior there. Panic does get himself a kill. 9-5 currently. Maybe a little bit more going here. Sharper finds himself another. Sharper actually finds himself another. And it's actually Marky last alive, 1-on-2, and it matters not. Marky actually capitalizing, getting himself that kill. His patience is a virtue. It's a 1-on-1. Panic is in Palace. Marky, he's got to have an idea that he has been up there. 30 seconds left on the clock. Bomb strapped not to his back. It's actually on the floor right outside of Palace, and it's going to be Panic playing this to a T. And it is the comeback there from Take Flight, taking a round away in a very suboptimal position.
Yeah, I've been really not encouraged by the way that they've been just charging on in, going underpass, going pallets, going apartments, but it finally works out. So See if they can pull this one back to a 7-5. Otherwise,
Or you can
CT
keep,
side.
Palace over towards stairs. And he can get something. It's just, you know, trying to take a site with an SG is a totally different beast in its own. And I think this is a good time to actually bring it out, realizing that, again, Take Flight's money probably not in the greatest position due to the rounds prior.
Yeah, so they're going to try and take advantage of the eco bias. They are a trio of MP9s on the side of Take Flight, and bringing out the SG to try to take advantage of the range. It's a good time to do it, but you might not even need it with the Deagle for 2. Sharpie able to get the trade. 3 players stacked over toward the B bomb site, but it's not enough. Getting info emerge from apartments right onto the site, and they will take over. Bomb down. It's going to be the save here for Take Flight. They get to hold on to a rifle. Maybe Crisp going to try to find a kill or 2 on that MP9. See if there's a sneaky exit to grab. Might just do it. No, Dare and Carson close this one up.
Quick answer back there, and I mean, it looks like that the pace is going. They're going to just both kind of takes their maps out of this one, and there's a huge chance here for map 3, which would be Anubis, if I remember correctly there. So unless Take Flight can kind of get that energy that they had in towards map 1, this is looking like getting info. Might be getting the map as well.
Indeed they will. Well, there's still the side switch to come, but if it goes anything like the ancient side switch, if Take Flight can't get this last round, then their T side might not have much in the way of chances. And Dare opening things up, going to continue to take chances away. See if the rest of Take Flight has any more to say. Crisp going for the push into Palace, but going to be shut right back down by Dare. So 3 versus 5 now for getting info, and they will charge their way, make that train right on into the A bomb site. I am aware that because I just said train, chat's going to go crazy again. Maybe not. We'll see if they're listening.
You always make sure not to point out. Oh! Jumping MP9 on Sharpie does some good damage, gets the kill there, brings it within a reasonable line here, dodging utility, but the low HP gone. Honcho out. Sharpie next in line with 9 HP. Wreckmeister 34, but not before that Deagle connects through the smoke, lighting into a headshot towards there, maybe a little bit more, 2-on-3, but I don't think this is a round that Take Flight really have too much stake in, but the way it is looking, this might just be a 9th for getting info.
Looking like it. Now 2 versus 2, no kits on the side of Take Flight, so they do need to make this one fast. They need to make it decisive, and that looks decisive on the side of getting info. 2 for Carson to close out the round. It's 3-9 as we get the side switch and Take Flight moving over to the T side.
Yeah, very, very strong performance there. Again, this is kind of the mock scoreline, except flipped, that we saw on map 1, and we saw that one close out. Again, getting info on map 1. Did actually mount a little bit of a comeback. Couldn't really get it to an even point here, but Take Flight, they're in that same predicament now. So it's got to start with the pistol. If not, I think this is a fairly easy, you know, 1-1 map split here going into map 3 if Take Flight can't find an answer starting with that pistol.
That's all, it really is going to all come down to the pistol, and even so, this one 6 rounds separating these 2 teams. Crowd's having a fun time, though, it sounds like.
Yeah.
We can get some woos in the chat. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Chat likes me, even if the crowd doesn't.
Well, it is going to be that first kill going the way of Take Flight there. Carson looking to find something, but comes up empty. So Take Flight still with that man advantage. Minute 15. That bomb actually taking a long rotate, and well, there goes that man advantage quick and abruptly, but actually granted right back as we take a look over towards the A site. It is going to be the movement god of Panic diving down that ladder, trying to find something. It is going to be 2 players towards T. Panic finds himself 1, a second in line here, looking for a third. It's actually Dia diving down towards mid. Has CJ lines him up, puts one down, looks for a second, can't find the head, finds it, but he's got the pop, the reload. It's actually a little bit of a TK going on. He goes for a knife, and that is a hell of a throw right there, as he couldn't even, maybe he ran out of ammo.
Take Flyte, pushing in one at a time, and just one bullet at a time is all it takes. Now Huncho has to do it all alone, 1 versus 2, but he's getting caught from the player in Palace. It's going to be Dia to close out the round, and double digits on the pistol for getting info.
That was Take Flyte's round right there, realistically. All things considered, that was not on. I just have to say that he probably had to run out of money to try and take that dive with the knife out like that, and bomb one back as well, realizing he's going to have to get that kill to even get this bomb plan down. Sadly, getting info, they get themselves up double digits. The very strong lead and a great early performance. Getting info looks like they can close this one out early.
Maybe. You have the force buy from Take Flyte, and it's yields a good result so far from Panic. But look at the damage right back. Any utility coming out from getting info could cause so much damage here to Take Flyte. They've already taken loss of 1, and right through the smoke. Dia gonna get another. Huncho spotted through murder hole, but this 3 versus 4 not feeling too great. Flyte working their way on over to A. Dia lines up 2 and bulldozes, and Huncho will fall as well. It's an ace for Dia.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it now. That op from last round might have actually been not the calling for him, as it seems like he's been doing just fine with the rifle. Actually, I didn't even notice, but Carson's got himself an XM. Hopefully he continues to use that, because that would bring me great joy.
I would like to see an XM. That would be great, and he does. All right, let's see where this gets played. Carson looking at underpass, looks like. Take Flyte, just taking a pause inside a ramp. Does seem like they want to lean over toward the A-bomb site, which is causing some noise, but Carson is going to catch one with that XM. No, the flash denies him, and Crisp with the headshot. Now the rest of the team out on the A-bomb site, taking space, but Dare falls. And that's still man advantage for Take Flyte, but the damage back is critical here. Take Flyte, it's only going to take a couple of bullets or a single nade, and this round could just end in disaster.
Did you say where's Dare?
That's what I heard.
I think he's dead, they said. Take Flyte maybe finally getting themselves around back here, unless CJ has something to say about it. Rocky finds 1, 2, and oh no, it's down to just Crisp. He's got the position for it, but no! Getting info, make the plays happen. They lock in, they find 12, they get themselves at least overtime.
I'm thinking it's not going to be overtime. I'm thinking it's just going to be they're dancing their way into the finish line here. To map number 3. We'll have a break for chat to ogle the casters again, because I don't know why, but they're super into that.
Seems like William just punches keyboard in disgrace. Poor William.
I hope your keyboard's okay.
Oh, yeah, putting some good work with that op, but not for too long, as Take Flyte dwindle their numbers down to just 2. CJ and Carson. They've been in this position literally just 30 seconds ago. Maybe getting info looking like they can close this one out off just one more round in a suboptimal position, and another TK comes in. Take Flyte and TKs. That's 2 now in the last like 5 rounds, I think. Shots going. It's down to a 1-on-1. Carson, Huncho can Take Flyte buy themselves a little bit of a lifeline in this. Bomb gets picked up. Carson repositions towards connector. This is a safe play on the other side, and Carson's kind of got to maybe get this one in. As Huncho crosses over to switch to the AK, he runs up. Carson ducks his head down. Huncho throwing some flashes over top. Flash again over top. Carson drops down. This right comes in and getting info. 13-3. We're going to map 3. Yeah. Yeah. On like a hard back too. So like, it stays
Hard back, huh?
1-0.
We
We missed round 1. Production was so focused on other priorities.
Gosh, I feel like I need to apologize to all of these players.
Nah.
Like, we've been spending this whole game.
I'm not saving this VOD. I need bleach. Bro, you hired us. I don't have to tell you.
That's true. This time they didn't just let in anybody.
We missed the pistol because you didn't take the hoodie off.
Oh, we have someone. What is the name of Black Hoodie?
Me, All In Gaming, 23. Please get 2 different casters. Do you think we're the button pushers and you're mad at us, bro?
Yeah.
We're just having fun.
No, it's totally our fault. You see all these buttons that I can do the observing and start the game, and maybe I can be the players too, and we would have started the game properly if I weren't showing you my feet.
All in, take the damn hoodie off. All right. I can't wait to show you what's underneath.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's lock in on the game here. Good kill for Dare, walking on in through A main. Panic going to be falling, and 4 versus 3 for getting info on this anti-eco round. Hey, the bomb has been planted.
That's true.
I'm such a good commentator. I just repeat what the game says.
That's what we all do, dude. I don't tell you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now it is going to be getting info. Finding themselves 2 in a row. Let's take flight. Not really yet an answer with these deagles to the solution. Other than maybe saving a little armor, a little deagles, MP9 action, and Sharpie finding a shot there into the head of Markey. So are they just baiting him in a little bit closer to dodge the bomb? Who knows? But it is going to be Wreckmeister. Might be able to get a few exits here as the bomb does go off, and CJ just barely skating by on 6 HP. It is going to be Take Flight coming in with a Deagle, MP9, and some upgraded pistols. Other than that, is going to be not much else left on the board for them. So it does seem like getting info are making this one further in their favor, as some residual kills there, but not for the most part. It's going to be getting info. Please finishing that one off quick.
Just an utter massacre inside of A main. Take Flight just going for the full-on aggression, getting info, reading it. Not that there was a whole lot to read. They just kind of walked into each other at the same spot. But now we have the full buy from Take Flight, so we'll see if they can turn this one around. Otherwise, could see a pretty quick end to this CT side. Getting info, looking like you want to make this one quick, and Dare already with a kill over by Crisp. Good trade by Wreckmeister to keep this one even, but that nade not going to allow Sharpie out from Pizza. 4 versus 3 for getting info. They're still making their voices very much heard outside of B main. These smokes keeping them from pushing on in. Although we do have a little bit of a wrap, but it's punished. And again, Take Flight throwing a lot of aggression that's kind of just getting punished.
Yeah, Take Flight potentially in a save now again. The utility, not much left, no kits. A lot riding on the fact that they really need these rifles for the next round. We're seeing $200 to $300 on most of these players. Chris even have literally $0. So whatever they can kind of scrap together to bring into another round might be all they'll have, as getting info poised to take a 4th.
At least 2 rifles going to be saved here for the Take Flight side. It's at least some silver lining, but they really need to start to throw something else find a little bit more creative way to defend these sites. Otherwise, this we could get another very fast T side.
Yep. And with that bomb, we're not even going to see any real movement from Take Flight. Rifles kind of take priority. Getting info. I was going to say they're saving a double op, but they're just shuffling it back, making sure Take Flight can't bring in anything else. And, I mean, Grant, getting info can kind of sacrifice a player here. Maybe take a rifle away, which would definitely hurt more. And, I mean, we're seeing the push come in. The AK finds himself one. Quickly traded, though, and Rec finds himself a triple. And getting info, that might be all they could realistically spare here. And Rec might even get himself an AK if he can get in the smoke. He does. So 2 alive for getting info. But again, 4 on the board in a row for getting info, as they haven't really let off from map 2.
And it looks like getting info, or Marsborn versus Wannagoons is going to map number 3.
Wow. Late night games looking good right now.
Woo,
yeah, what Meg said.
Yeah. I'm so awake and coherent right now.
Totally.
You can understand everything I'm saying. And I even know what I'm saying. Someone get more professional casters. I'm being chat now. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's the main push out of Take Flight. And once again, any form of aggression is just getting punished by getting info. Which is crazy because getting info themselves have been extremely aggressive. They've been able to just make their way onto sites quite quickly.
So that late Molly, not the best. A little bit early though, but it is going to hold him off for a little bit, and I think this might just be another save here for Wreckmeister.
Yep. 2 versus 4. Those numbers going to be whittled down even more. No saving players allowed here. 1 versus 4 for Wreckmeister.
Not too much you can realistically do. I mean, getting info again, don't want to continue to throw bodies here. Marky not even giving him a chance on that one. Marky jumping his way out to the top there, 6 and 2 currently, while Take Flight are just struggling to even get kills here. I mean, getting info, they've only really given up so many deaths, and a lot of it was just literally hunting down the rifles, so kind of just shamelessly throwing themselves at them. I mean, take a look. I mean, Panic 0-5, Honcho 1-5, Sharpie 3-5, Rec 3-3, and Crisp 2-4. It's not the start you really want if you're looking at be a Take Flight on map 3.
And look at how much ground getting info have covered already. They're about to reach this B bomb site from multiple directions. That Molly gonna do some good work to stop them, but not gonna do so for long. And Sharpie caught with a nade out. Wreckmeister able to get the trade. Wait a second. Crisp takes man advantage. 3 versus 4 now for Take Flight. It might just start. It might just at the very least take 1 here. But it is not yet done. They have repelled getting info back out through B.
Under a minute left here. Seems like getting info or trying to make a slow move into sight. Leaving a nice little lurk there from Marky.
They might have left enough time for this. Take Flight has a team on the A bomb site, and Marky cutting off the rotation means it's only a 2 versus 2 on the B bomb site for them. But Huncho gonna hunt down Marky. Now pieces starting to fall into place on the CT side. Huncho to complete the win for Take Flight.
That's the owner. That's the owner right there.
That's Saban.
And then there's a Wash CS player right next to him.
Wait, who was next to him? I didn't see.
Yeah, I don't know. Some guy from that team that's always loud or live loud or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah.
All right, well, Take Flight, they do manage to get 1. It's going to take more than that if they want to find their footing on the CT side of Anubis. Getting info, not going to let up the pressure anytime soon, and that kind of a Molotov is not what you want to be throwing. Dare already in through E-Box, getting info. should have a pretty easy take of this B bomb site. Sharpie already taken down, and it's all falling apart here. Wreckmeister, he gets himself one, but falls over as well. And the rest of the pieces for getting info emerge onto the B bomb site relatively unscathed. And Huncho and Crisp, only option to save at this point, 2 versus 4. It's the B bomb site, it's Anubis. Good luck.
Crisp. It's just another save situation with Take Flight that kind of needs to be the make or break soon here, because getting info or getting momentum, and they look wildly untouchable right now. And I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that Panic, you had to really find a kill. I mean, he was a big name in map 1. We've seen him kind of opening up sites a lot more, being a lot more versatile, a lot more confident, but now he's sitting with an entirety of 6 ADR.
I wonder if the nerves are starting to get to Take Flight a little bit here, because after that first map, they got so excited that now they're really trying hard to close it out, and they're just having no success on their CT side.
Map 1, I said that Take Flight, they weren't necessarily having a life game, but they were just playing good CS, and getting info were playing just bad. Now we're seeing that flipped, and it's multiplied by the fact that getting info, for lack of a better way, or are on paper the stronger team.
Oh, for sure.
Not by a large margin here. Take Flight can obviously compete, but right now they're just not having a good time. They're not playing good CS. And Panic almost getting himself a kill there. He almost ran the spurt of that aggression, but he's quickly taken out. Wreck at least gets the trade, but no. Dare from behind, and this is a wide open site. And this might be another save here from Take Flight. And I don't think they're going to actually be allowed to, because they're getting hunted already.
Getting info, they hit their stride on map 2, and they have just continued to stride here into Anubis. The break has not phased them whatsoever. This T side has just not stopped moving. Take Flight definitely having a tough time. Ooh, smoke, wait a minute. Kills for both players. Leaves Carson all alone. Sharpie could have a time on this defuse. That nade not going to get the kill, and he will get the defuse. 2-6 for Take Flight.
Finally finding himself something here. It's been a long time coming. But there's a will, there's a way, and Take Flight are starting to find maybe a will and a way here if getting info led them. I think we're to the point where it's 5, or you're making this extremely complicated for no reason.
Yeah. Getting info already putting pressure down all over the place. The Molly is down mid and B and A. They're just not giving Take Flight a whole lot of breathing room, forcing Take Flight to hold as far back as possible, and that means that getting info are going to have so much time to pick and choose their battles. Those battles are going to be pushed up, bullying over through mid as well as E-Box. Getting info taking so much space on this round.
Waiting for that one to kind of happen. 4 rounds, a kill for Dia, and he's looking like the op really has been the move for him. After map 1, not the great performance that we expect from him with it, but now he's kind of turning things around and pretty steadily getting these opening picks, and that is, kind of demoralizing for Take Flight with an already disadvantage.
Yep. Making it even harder and harder. Getting info, no interest in letting Take Flight back into this one. That 2 rounds, that might just be all you get here on the CT side. Is getting info going to strangle the life from Take Flight. That's a good kill for Panic. That's his first. He's finally on the board, but it just feels like there's at least going to be 4 alive here for getting info, and they're going to continue their winning ways here on Anubis.
Upside of this is Panic. He's broken the curse. He's got his first kill. And sometimes that's kind of the floodgates for a lot of players. That mental wall you put up of hyper fixating on getting your first kill. And I think now that's kind of put this side. Maybe he can go a little bit easier on himself and maybe get a little more action. But it's certainly not going to be this round most likely, as he decided to buy a CZ along with Honcho.
Yeah, Take Flight seem to really like these CZs. And they don't feel like they're quite as consistent as the 5.7s, but when they do get the kills, when they do get the plays, it looks really flashy.
It does. It does. But then it's
Ooh.
only one.
Well, that's a good start to things for Dia. Finding one of the pushing players here in the form of Sharpie. They're going to get the bomb down, and now this one feels like a bit of a gimme round for Take Flight, for getting info. Take Flight just falling down all over the shop as they push into the rifles. Dia hitting some great shots here on the up. It's just going to be the saver here for Panic as they slip into just a couple rounds left on the half.
Yeah, 5. That's it. 5. Looking to make it 6 for getting info. This half is coming to a close quicker than I think Take Flight would really want. And maybe, I mean, we've seen teams like this happen, and we've seen teams flip to the side and kind of show the complete polar opposite of what they're currently throwing out. So maybe Take Flight are just, again, I feel like this is just a coping mechanism for a lot of teams, and I'm going to help use it for them. It's a T-side team.
They did have a very good T-side on Ancient.
They sure did. Mirage, we'll just forget that map happened.
Well, again, getting info with the bones of former teams that were all very, very happy to be playing Mirage. So yeah, you have to think that, you know, they're going to continue that tradition forward here into Fragadelphia. And wow, look at the junk boost. Look at the speed getting boosted all the way up into E-Box. Dia, maybe the tip of the spear here for getting info. And again, like you wouldn't expect just mashing two teams together to have this much cohesion, but getting info, playing together like they've been doing it for years.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing together for years on and off with different mixes and matches here, but yeah. Sometimes different pieces of different puzzles tend to fit a lot better. Just forcing the ones you're missing, and right now, getting info. Still having a 3-on-3, but Take Flight's time is dwindling away here. Dia last alive, and he's got all the power. Dodging to flash over towards Jail. Finds into a 1-on-1. He backpedals. Honcho trying to get in quick to start this defuse. He has no kit, but Dia again slams the door shut, taking the round. That's 9 for getting info to Take Flight's 2.
Yeah, feels like there's not a whole lot of options left for Take Flight here. 9-2 with what's going to be a low buy going into the final round of the half. Make it quite difficult to get even that third. Going to need a stellar T-side. And it's really hard when you've been beaten down by like this.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, coming off a 13-3 loss, Take Flight. Not too much more you can do right now. Need to pick up the pace, or I think that's really it. If you give getting info double digits here, I don't think there's a big window here to come back into, as it's already shrinking as is.
4 versus 5 into 3 versus 5 as Carson just pushing on in through mid. And again, we've seen getting info just kind of walk in and hit those shots without so much difficulty all over the site, all over Inferno, all over Mirage. They were more than happy to just take aim tools, take ego peaks, just really push Take Flight in all over the place. Didn't matter whether they were aggressive, whether they were passive. It was just, nope, I'm going to find you. And the last one going to be crisp as Dia just walks in with the MP9, like doesn't even need the rifle anymore.
Can you hear that? Getting info. Trying to motivate Take Flight as they send over their words of encouragement, I'm sure. All positive reinforcements, because that's what NA is all about, positivity. Yep, that is for sure. Getting info, just looking unstoppable right now. And You know, it's so sad to see that Take Flight's owner sitting in the very front row watching this one happening right before his eyes as I'm staring at him, and he should probably look over here now so he can make sensual eye contact with me.
There's your cast for sexual tension again.
Yeah, gotta bring it back.
Well, that's not a good start. The CT's taking a crucial couple of kills, but it's down.
Oh.
It's over in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. Not that I would say that was Take Flight's single solitary round to try and find something to get going here. But getting info are just they're at that point that they're just in a little low state. They don't have to think. They just click, and things are just working right now. And Take Flight, they're just on that polar opposite end right now where nothing seems to really be working.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if these Tech 9s are able to get involved. Good kill for Wreckmeister. The TKs for Take Flight, someone needs to talk about this. There have been so many. Like, guys, know who your teammates are.
Well. Where's the cameras right now when you need them? Nice jacket. Who's wearing a it does look like a comfortable jacket in all honesty. I mean, look at it, it looks a little puffy, but like that's got to interfere with like your flicks, I feel like. Maybe the man's just from Florida or something. He's like
I was
really
going to
cold.
say, like, I didn't think it was that cold earlier today, but it's gotten down to the freezing temps.
It's 30.
It's 36 right now.
That's not freezing.
It's a little bit above freezing.
True.
You're going to be happy you have a jacket, no matter where you're from.
I'll wear a hoodie regardless.
Some fast moves in for Take Flight. They do put those Mac 10s to work, but they've got the auto shotty of Dare hot on their heels. This nade on in, gonna do some critical damage as well. Ooh, but it shut right down. Crisp able to get the M4. I say 2 versus 3 for getting info. Dia alone on 3 HP to clutch this one up. Doesn't have the kit, so he will choose to go for the save.
I think they're just prolonging this. They continue to yell at each other. Someone's happy. They Take Flight, they're happy.
Gotta keep the vibes up.
I also think Dare was clapping for them as well. I think he's proud of them. I think he's really proud of them. As that XM from Cars.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, XM on E-Box is just, it has the potential to just do horrible things. Kind of wish
I think it's funny that XM was a meta enough weapon in CS2 that Valve had to nerf it.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking way back. XM Nuke, back when he fully utilized it back then. Mm-hmm. That's what made me really love the XM and actually like playing Nuke. Because, like, I'll play Heavens with an XM.
Oh, yeah, that was great fun.
Stupid stuff.
What XM skin do you use?
Zombie something. There's, like, only a handful of good ones, honestly.
Yeah. Oh. CJ just going to knock it right down. Huncho. Crisp able to get one back, but will it be enough? There's a good one from Panic as well, but they've got the CTs in fast pursuit. Dare knocks Crisp right over, and a 2 versus 3 starting to dwindle down to just Wreckmeister, and Markey puts the final nail in the coffin. It's getting info. We'll close this series out 13-3.
Exact same scoreline we saw on map 2. Take Flight taking map 1, and they both get their maps, but getting info once they just started rolling, it was just an unstoppable force. And I mean,